So I'm in bed. Um, when I had children, I didn't draw or paint a lot. I was real busy with the family and the kids, and then I went back and I went to Beverly Street Studios in Stanton, and I took a figure drawing class to get back into the uh, the drawing and painting. So even though I haven't drawn for a while, I know with a little bit of conditioning that I can get back into it if I want to, if I have space and time. And part of like the World Preschool is like, I don't think I could paint. I mean, my paintings do represent that and ideas and things like that, entertainment. Um, but to actually make change, you have to deal and talk with people, and I wouldn't know how to paint that, world peace. Guernica by Picasso, Kathy Kollowitz, her work, Clay's, all the artists. It didn't stop war. The only way to do that is to change people's mindset, so to speak, that we have to have war, because I don't think we do. I think we can figure ways around it. If it's I think, once the public can see that philosophy, the democracy, that they will like it, because you put all that negative, horrible energy, the destruction, but what if you put it into a positive light for different countries, even though they may be uneducated, have lack of resources, very angry, very difficult to deal with. That is why I call it the preschool art movement, because they're just like toddlers. I mean, you got to figure it out. And I'm not saying we won't have setbacks, things like that, but I do think building a school, maybe a modular school that's really beautiful but not too expensive. I think that bright spot in each country can highlight what our aspirations are at world peace for our children. And it's fun. I mean, it's fun to try to think of ways to avoid war. And you can't be negative. I mean, you can be, just don't be negative, because that's not going to help. Try to think positive about this. And I know they have potable water now from the ocean, so maybe some of the desert countries that are really suffering could have hydroponic gardening. Activities, things like that. NASCAR, water parks, just whatever. Um, Travel, tourism. I think we'd be better friends with Russia if we had more tourism in Russia to give them a little bit of money. That's a tough time. The cold weather up there is tough. I think that's what they're about, is like, oh, we'd rather live in the United States. That's what everyone does. It's like, well, its climate is good, blah, blah, blah. So I'm into educating people and sending them back to their own country to make their country better. And we can do that now. We as United States citizens can make those choices, because we still have a republic, a voting republic. So I would like to put 3 world preschools in at one time. I know that's a lot, but with the right amount of people and everything like that, we could start it. Have intercommunications, big screen TVs in the classrooms to watch videos, toys, gardens, sports, preschool through high school, and then foreign exchange programs. And the families could come visit the children in a foreign country and things like that. We're all neighbors in this globe. It's a good start, but we are. Every one of us, this is a small planet these days, and we're all neighbors, and we love each other. And that's going to include all the Greek 7 loves. Thank you.